All right. So, hi, good afternoon, Kwan. Welcome to our class, LMS BAP AK1. All right. So, again, for this afternoon, I'll be your teacher, Miss Cha of Alaska English. Okay. So, before we proceed formally, can I ask, how are you today? How are you today?
I'm sleepy.
Sleepy. Okay. What happened? Last time you are hungry. Right now you are sleepy. Okay. All right. Is it cold? Is it cold right now in Japan? Is it cold?
Yes.
Oh, I see. That's why. That's why it makes you sleepy, right? Because if the weather is cold, I love eating a ramen noodles, and then go to sleep, right? Okay. Anyway, so you can relax after our class for this afternoon. All right. So, what we're going to do is, of course, we are going to have a look back from the topics that we tackle. All right. So, without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so teacher was able to ask you or to show you a glimpse or an introduction regarding, all right, the days of the week, all right? So if I may ask, all right, Juan, how many days are there in one week again? How many days are there in one week? We have,
Have we have seven,
yeah,
seven,
correct. 7 days,
7 days.
7 days in one week, right? How about this one? How many months do we have in one year? Months.
Um,
There
uh,
are,
they are 12,
yes, correct,
12,
12 months
12 months
in
in
one in one.
in 1 year.
All right, so there are 12 months in one year. Okay, so moving into this one, so teacher was able to tell you that when it comes to the days of the week, we have seven, right? And the 7 days of the week are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All right, so also teacher expressed to you the vocabulary tomorrow. All right, and yesterday. Okay, so now I have here some situation. All right, so I want you to answer me by this pattern. For example, today is Monday. All right, kindly continue the praise. Today is Monday. Tomorrow will be. Hmm. If today is Monday, tomorrow will be.
Today, today là Monday. Tomorrow will be Tuesday.
And then yesterday was.
Yes, yes, yes.
Uh,
Yesterday,
yesterday was.
yesterday was a Sunday.
All right. How about if the situation is today is Thursday? Continue.
Thursday.
Tomorrow will be.
Tomorrow will be is Wednesday. No,
Today is Thursday,
Friday.
Friday, and then yesterday was.
Yesterday was when Wednesday.
Very good. How about if today is Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be.
Tomorrow will be Wednesday.
And yesterday was.
Yesterday was Monday.
Good. How about if today is Wednesday?
No. Tomorrow will be Thursday.
And
Yesterday were Thursday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
All right. And the last one. How about if today is Friday?
Friday. Tomorrow will be um, Saturday.
And
Yesterday were Thursday.
all right. So are we clear about the 7 days of the week? Roy, are we clear? You understand it already? Can you say tomorrow? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Today.
Today.
All right. Okay. So how about can you tell Miss Cha again what are the 7 days of the week? Can you say it again one more time? What are those we have?
Uh, we we have we have
Sunday,
um trên trên bao nhiêu ngày trong tuần đó trong tuần bao nhiêu ngày? No, seven.
okay.
Seven
What are those seven? Can you tell me again? Can you practice? Let me see.
day. Seven.
Sunday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
Mm.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
All right. Are we clear on this lesson? You understand this one? The 7 days of the week, tomorrow, yesterday, today. Roy, no question?
Right.
Easy, right? Easy. Okay, all right. So teacher was able to put additional topic. All right. So Kwan, there are some instances you're going to wonder, Miss Cha, it's not on the book. Yeah, but if the student is good, I am adding additional activities or topic for us not to move very fast. Okay, so I am grabbing the opportunity that the student is good, so I am adding some alternative lesson. So I add this one because you're good in numbers. Okay, that is why also teacher was able to give you a homework about the months of the year. Okay, so this one, I have a strategy for you. So now I'm going to teach you now that you were able to master the days of the week. All right. Next is I am going to teach you about the months of the year. Okay. So the thing is, many second English learners or the ESL students, they are struggling to remember the months of the year, right? Because of course it is the words are very long and it's hard for them to remember the 12 months. Okay. So what I encourage my students is I let them memorize to sing this song, all right? So this song is quite funny because this is a children's song, all right, or a nursery rhyme. But surprisingly, all my students were able to memorize all of them by simply listening to the song. So they memorize it without even knowing. So when I ask them, they can recall all the 12 months of the year because they remember through this song. Okay, so that is why I'll be teaching you that way too. So this again, this is like a nursery rhyme, but it would be easy for you to remember all of them. Okay, so let's listen with my friend right here. Okay, so sit back and enjoy the music.
Hi, kids. Do you know the months of the year? Here's a song to help you remember all 12 months. Mother Hen is going to sing it for us.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Now, let's sing along with Mother Hen. Here we go.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, September, October, November, December. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Great job! Now, let's sing it quietly.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Fantastic! Now, let's sing it really loud.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Outstanding! Now that you know the song, let's try it really fast. Are you ready? Here we go.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
One more time.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Okay, so again, so what I've told you, so this song, it's like a children's song, but again, by simply remembering it through this way, it would be easy for you to recognize or to recall all the 12 months, all right? So I still remember I have a freeview student. He is his major weakness, he is not good in remembering words. But do you know, surprisingly, by means of this song, he can recall every month of the year. So whenever I ask him, he keeps on singing. He's like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, so you can easily remember all of them. And also, again, so it's very important for you to learn the months of the year because, of course, every day we are having a date, right? So right now, for example, so can you tell Miss Cha what month are we in? Can you tell me what month are we in today? What month are we in? Do you know?
February,
Okay, good. Can I hear you pronounce the following months of the year? Can you read it
and
for me?
January,
All right.
February, March,
Good.
April,
April.
April, no,
Ending sound. April.
April,
Good.
May, June, July,
Good.
August, September,
All right.
October, November,
And
December.
okay, wow. Surprisingly, your accent is good, so no need to worry about that. Because I encounter some Vietnamese student, they pronounce Julie, not July. So there is some common mistake. All right. And then very good that you can pronounce them correctly. All right, very good. So it's July.
Tại em đọc Hương Ly chứ không đọc Hương Lai, con đọc Hương Lai là con đọc đúng.
All right. So now, how about can you name or can you list them in their correct order? Can you give it a try? What is number 1?
No. Jan January,
All right. Next.
February, March, Ap April,
Yeah.
May, June,
All right.
July, August, September, October, November, December.
Wow, perfect. Okay, so I think you mastered the months of the year already. Very good. Okay, so now, so what we have right here, okay, you're always encountering this every day, right? Is it lick? Is that how you say it? Lick? So we have here a calendar. Calendar.
Calendar.
All right, so this is a calendar. So a calendar, it is composed of the days of the week, right? And also the months of the year, right? So this is a calendar. And of course, for every month, it varies the number of days, right? Sometimes like February is until 28, so there are cases that the month is only on 30th and some are into 31st, right? So it depends on the month. Okay. So do you still remember? All right. Do you still remember when Miss Sha asked you last time that we are going to talk about the ordinal and the cardinal number, right? So that is the homework that I gave you. So we were able to master the days of the week, all right? And surprisingly, you are very good in pronouncing and recognizing the months of the year. So we are now moving into the numbers or the days, okay? So here, I have here with you first, all right, the explanation on how they differ from one another. Okay, so by the way, disclaimer, I'm not 100% confident with the translation because, I just rely on Google, all right? But anyway, I just put it in there. It might be very helpful, though I put the definition, all right? So let's start with the cardinal numbers, okay? So Kwan, if you talk about the cardinal numbers, okay, in mathematics, it tells something or it answers how many. Okay, cardinal numbers it show quantity. Okay, they are known as counting numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so on and so forth. Those are the cardinal numbers. Okay, so take a look. Examples: two balloons, four ice creams. Okay, so it tells or answers the question how many. Bao nhiêu? Is it bao nhiêu? How many? All right. Compare into the ordinal numbers. Okay. Ordinal numbers, on the other hand, okay, it tells the order of things. All right. Order of things or it show position. All right. Take note. They do not. All right. Sorry. This is a typo. They do not show quantity. All right. So take a look. First in line. Third floor. Okay. So that is the difference between cardinal and ordinal. Okay. Can you say cardinal numbers
Call the number.
and ordinal numbers?
Order the number.
All right. So I have here with you. All right. So here. So we are just going to focus on numbers 1 to 31. All right. Because we are focusing on the calendar, right? The lick. Okay. Now, I have here with you some things to consider. So you can screenshot this one so you can review the spelling. All right. So there are some major rules, right? The first, second, third, all right, fourth. So there are some cases that you are just adding th to the end of the word, right? If you're going to notice in here, right? So we simply add th, all right? But you need to be very careful because, like, for example, fifth, right? It says in here that you need to remove ve and replace it with letter f, right? It now becomes fifth. All right. The same with this one, 9, right? So the cardinal number is 9, ordinal number is ninth. So it says in here that before adding th, you need to remove e. All right, tenth. All right. The same with number 12. You need to remove ve by f before adding th. All right. So 20th, 20th, all right. Remove y to I and add eth. All right. It becomes 20th. All right. And then in here, the same rule in this. All right. In 20th and this in here, in 8th and ninth. Okay. And also, whenever you are telling the ordinal numbers, okay, especially if it ends in th, I want you to sound the end numbers correctly. All right. Like first, second, third, fourth, not 4. Okay. Because if you say 4, you are referring to cardinal. So make sure that your ending sound can be heard. All right. You can distinct it, right? Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. All right. Make sure that the th sound can be heard. Okay. Okay. So let's practice it together. Let's see. Let's start with the first one.
No. First,
Good.
second, third, fourth,
Fourth.
fourth,
Good.
fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th,
Good.
11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 12th, 20th,
20th.
20th,
Yeah. 20th.
20th,
Yeah. 20th. All right. Next.
20, 21st,
21st. Correct.
22nd, 23rd,
23rd. Next.
24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30,
Yeah. 30.
30th,
30th.
30th,
Yeah. The same with 20th. 30th. All right. Next.
30, first.
All right, 31st. So in here, so as you can see, again, we are just going to focus on 1 to 31 because what I'm showing with you is like the example for a calendar. And we only got 28 to 31 days in some months. So we just focus in here. So I also show you the spelling. All right. But of course, if you are telling the date, all right, we are just focusing on the digits like this or the short form, right? So I just shown you the spelling, but you can also master just simply in here, just for you to familiar in spelling, okay? But in here, if you are writing the date, you could simply put them in their form like this on digits or using the numbers, okay? So in here, so moving into this, so your homework is I'll be giving you a review about this for next meeting. All right. So again, you can screenshot or you can review the video again, enable for you to remember all of them. Remember this one. This is the only thing that you've got mistake in here. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So 20th, 30th. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So now, so moving into this, all right. So actually, I want you to review the game, but The thing is, all right, I will put this as a review for next meeting because I also want to review you regarding family. All right. By the way, I also added you this lesson about the calendar because the topic that is the next unit is very simple. Actually, I know that you know this already. That is why I added some additional stuff in here. Okay, but anyway, in here, let's focus in this. Let's review. All right. So the other thing is, again, so we were able to finish numbers 1 to 31. Okay. So the review pattern is I'll be checking next meeting. Okay. We're going to have a game slash review regarding the calendar. Okay. So now, in the remaining minutes that we have, let's review about family. Is it zading? All right. Family. Okay.
Family.
Yes, all right. So can you tell teacher how many people are there in your family? How many people
Um,
or members? How many members or how many people are there in your family? There are.
they are 3 people.
Oh, so you are an only child. Who are they? Who are they?
Um, Mother,
They
my,
are. They
they
are
are,
my
they are my mother. But my
my dad. You can also say
um
my
my
dad.
my dad my dad
Bo, right?
in me.
Wow, so you're a lucky boy. You're an only child. Okay. All right. Okay. So anyway, so you are very lucky. Only child. Okay, meaning you are the only child. Okay. The apple of the eye of mommy and daddy because you are only one. Okay. So anyway, with this, um I will also teach you that if someone asks you about that, all right, if you are introducing who are the members of your family, you should always start by stating the head of the family, all right? So that is the appropriate way. So in that case, you could say, there are 3 people in my family. You could say they are my dad. You always start with the head of the family. It's the father, right? They are my dad, my mom, and me, right? Or you could say, there are 3 members in my family. It includes my dad, my mom, and me. All right. So again, so whenever you are stating about the family, you should always start with the head of the family, which is daddy. All right. So there are some cases that there are family that they are living with their grandparents. So in that case, you start with is it ong grandpa, right? So they are grandfather, grandmother, okay, mother, father, mother. All right. So again, so the appropriate way in telling something about your family, you should always start by the head of the family if you're introducing them. Okay. So anyway, so let's just review. So we have here the vocabulary about family. All right. So we have
We have mom,
all right. So of course, we can describe this in a more mom is very informal, right? Mom, okay? But of course, in a formal way, you could say mother.
mother.
Yeah, right? So mother, mommy, mom, all right? The same thing. The next one we have, so we have me. Next we have
Uh, Dad.
dad. All right. Formal way. How do you say dad in a formal way? We say
Um,
fa,
Father.
father, right? Dad, daddy, father. All right. Bo, right? So how about ong? We have
We have grandpa.
grandpa, right? Formal way. How do you say the formal way?
Grandparent.
Grand.
Grandfather.
Yes, grandfather. Correct. Grandfather. Now, how about this? Ba, we have
grandma,
grandma, all right. Or formal
uh,
formal way, we have
grandmother,
grandmother, or for some, grandmom, okay? Grandmom, grandma, grandmother, okay? Next, we have ay,
brother,
brother, okay? Chi, we have
sister,
sister. We also have embe, we
ba
have
baby,
baby. All right. So now, so those are the common members of the family. So again, starting little by little. If I show that you mastered them already, I'll be teaching you complicated ones like uncle, aunt, cousin. All right. So anyway, so let's start from the basic. Okay. So here, so this is very easy. Choose the correct answer. Mom. ABC.
B,
Okay, very easy. Sister.
she,
Grandpa.
she,
Grandma.
B,
Baby.
A,
All right, dad.
ba,
Father.
la, A, A,
All right. Brother.
B,
B. All right. So now, very easy. I know you know this one. All right. So as we know, all right. So if we talk about the gender, okay, we call that gender. Okay. So in English, we call that gender, or for some English, all right. Oops, sorry. So we call that gender if you are identifying, all right, con guy, con try, right? So we call that gender in English, all right? Or in some reference or in some English textbook, don't be surprised if you are telling about the gender, they are also referring to the sex preference, okay? So gender or the sex preference. Now, we have here, all right, the pronouns he and she, all right? So as we all know, all right, we use he if we are referring to masculine. Teacher, what do you mean by masculine? Masculine or males? All right. So masculine, all right, masculine, it stands for a boy or a man. All right. Is it contrai? A boy. All right. So with this one, I think I already explained to you the difference between a boy and a man. A boy is a kid, right? Or a student. When we say man, we are referring into grown up, like your daddy or your uncle. Okay. All right. So on the other hand, all right, we use the pronoun she, all right, to express someone that is into feminine, all right, feminine state. Okay. Feminine, all right, or female. All right. So feminine stands for a girl and a woman. Okay, the same with this, girl for a kid, okay, and woman for a grown up, like Miss Cha and Me, your mom. Okay, so now, so let's see. All right, so now take a look. This is very easy. Basic sentence construction. I want you to make a sentence. For example, she is my mom. Okay, you're just going to make a sentence. Connect them by choosing he or she. Okay, can you give me a sentence?
he,
All right, you say he is my grandpa, or he is grandpa. He is grandpa.
he is grandpa,
Okay, you're going to make simple sentence. Okay, how about this?
she,
Is.
she is
All right,
mother,
she is mother or she is mom. Next.
he is dad,
All right.
she is grandmother.
All right. Mm.
Uh, he is he is Rosta.
All right. Mm.
She is sister.
All right. So with that one, so it's just a very easy challenge, but for some English learners, they tend to use he or she. Sometimes they fail to remember when to use he and when to use she. All right. So there are some nationality that they find it very offensive if you use the wrong pronoun. Okay, for example, you are referring to your father and you say she is my father. For some it might look very rude. Okay, that's why you should master the basic ones. Okay, so now I want you to have a simple introduction about your family. Okay, so we are going to have a speaking practice. Mm-hmm. I want you to introduce your family. All right. So I'll be giving you a pattern. Okay. So give me a second. All right. I'm just going to give you a pattern. Okay. So give me a second. I'm just typing it for you.
Có đi chuyện gì làm?
All right. Let's have this one. This is the basic introduction. All right. So with this, I also included that you need to tell something a little bit about your parents because you don't have a brother and a sister. Okay. Now, let's practice this one. You just need to put the information about you on the blank. All right. Let's practice together. All right. So of course the correct way whenever you are introducing some if introducing yourself, all right, in English, you should always start with a greeting. Okay? Xin chào, right? Always start with a greeting. So that is the polite way. You could just simply say hi or hello, but of course you could state, all right, also what is the what day it is or what moment. You could say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all right? So with that one, okay? Always start with a greeting before telling information or personal details about yourself. Okay, so now let's start.
Hi,
Hi, good afternoon.
good afternoon. My name is Roman Wong. I'm 11 years old. I am a student. The are uh, but
There are
there are three members
members.
in my family.
It
It
includes.
include include um
My head of the
my
family. My
my my father uh, my father his name is that
he
the,
is
he is um 40 40 years old.
while
Why
while
why not why my mother his name is
mother's name mother's name is
how she is um, um 40 years old.
oh, so both of your mom and dad are both 40. So with that one, so you could say she is 40 years old too. You could include that because they have the same age. All right. So she is 40 years old too. You can include that. All right. And then I am
I am the only
child.
child of
Our.
our family.
All right.
Mm,
I don't
Don't
have
I don't have
any.
any brother or sister.
Okay. Okay. So also, what I always tell with my Vietnamese student as well. Um, do you still remember on our first meeting? I asked you, if you want to have an English name. All right. So do you still remember that? It is because of our nationality, of course. Some people, if you're going to meet international friends or even international people, it would be hard for another nationality to remember or recognize your name, right? That is why you're going to wonder some of your Vietnamese friends has their own English name. Because on how you pronounce the Vietnamese name is quite different by its spelling, right? For example, I will say uh, my name is Ling, right? So Ling. But if you're going to read it in English way, it says Lin, right? So that's why if some Vietnamese student introduce themselves, it's like, "Hi, good afternoon. My name is their Vietnamese name. My name is Truc Mai, but you can call me Elsa." All right, so they are including an English name just for them to be recognized easily. All right, but of course, I also respect if my student don't want to have an English name. All right, it's just a suggestion. All right, or for some, what they are doing is like, my name is Trukmai. What they do is they spell. It's spelled as Mai. All right, so they spell how what is the spelling of their names. Okay, so those are two suggestions. You can spell your first name or you can have your English name. Okay, and then of course, whenever you are introducing yourself, you should always be look presentable, all right, and not too boring, all right, because if you are boring, no one would listen to you. So make sure that whenever you introduce yourself, you do it lively. All right, make sure that you stand out, right? Because there are some student like, "Hi, good afternoon, my name is Tweetman," so if you are doing it like that, it's going to be very boring. Okay, so make use that your personality seems like you are very confident, okay, that you are speaking the language. "Hi, good afternoon. My name is Cha. I'm 11 years old. I am a student. There are three members in my family. It includes my dad, my mom, and me." All right. So also the intonation is very important. Okay. If you sound very happy, all right, or very sad, it's up to you on how to control your emotion. All right. So in this one, also I will be teaching you so you were able to master the members of the family, right? So now, how about if I help you with this? So mom and dad. So what do you call your mom and dad? Mom and dad, they are your
Mom và dad gọi là gì? Parent.
parents. All right. So
Parent.
mom and dad, they are your parents. Okay. Now, next one. How about grandma and grandpa?
Học rồi. Mom dad gọi parent thì grandma, grandpa gọi gì?
They are your, can you make a guess?
Grand.
Grand.
Grandparent.
All right, correct. They are your grandparents, right? So grandma and grandpa, they are your grandparents. But are you familiar? What do you call about your brother or sister?
Brother, sister.
What do you call them? Do you
Bạn
know?
của anh và chị gọi là gì?
Brother or sister or brothers and sisters? Okay. We call them, all right, so here, let's make it big. So we call them, all right, in English, we call them our sibling. If it's only one, sibling. If it's many, siblings, all right? Duinyat, you need to add S, all right? So in your case, do you still remember this one? You could replace this like, I am the only child of our family. I don't have any sibling. All right, you could replace this with, all right, you could replace this with the word sibling. Okay? Sibling.
Okay.
All right, duinyat. All right, so new siblings, adding S. All right. So with that, all right. So the other thing is this one. Again, so mom and dad, they are our
Parent.
parents. And then grandma and grandpa, they are your,
Grandparent.
all right. If you are referring to a brother or a sister, you can describe them as sibling.
Sibling.
Sibling. All right. Okay, very good. How about with this one? Since we still have few minutes. All right. So with this here. Okay.
Page 57.
Oh, sorry about the
Phonics
audio.
bonus.
Okay. So now let's see about this one. Let's review. Do you still remember the parts of the house? Okay. Where is grandma?
Where's my mom? Then
She's in the,
She is in the bathroom.
good. Where is father?
He is
In the,
she is in the kitchen.
he's in the kitchen. Oh, he, kontray. Okay. Next. Where is brother?
He is
In the,
bedroom.
correct. Where is grandfather?
He is in the dining living room.
Living room. Okay, good. Where is sister?
She is in the dining room.
Dining room. And where is mother?
She is in the yard.
In the yard. Okay, correct. You could say in the yard, or you could also say in the garden. Okay, I accept yard. That is also correct. She's in the yard or she's in the garden. Okay, very good. Okay. All right. So now, so sadly, time's up already. I didn't notice the time. Time is very fast whenever I'm teaching you. Maybe because you are easy learner. I mean, you can easily get what I'm saying. So we are moving too fast, but I like it. Okay. So in here, for this afternoon, you see, so we were able to tackle a lot of things, right? So we were able to review, all right, the days of the week, months of the year, introduction to a calendar, lick, right? Difference between ordinal and cardinal. That is your homework. Again, I'll be challenging you next meeting. And then, all right, we were able also to have an introduction about family, dadding, all right, and then a review about the rooms in the house. So for your homework for next meeting, Kwan, what you're going to do is again review about, all right, the ordinal and cardinal numbers. And for next meeting, I'll be teaching you on how to read dates. Okay, how to read dates, and then we are going to review the things in the house. All right. So again, so don't be surprised if I am giving you a lot of topics. I just want to challenge you and to stretch your ability in learning the language. But you're a good student, so I believe in you. All right. So anyway, so thank you for joining our class this afternoon. So sadly, it's time for me to say goodbye. So I hope you learned something today. So tambiet and have a nice day. Goodbye, Kwan. See you again.
Goodbye, teacher.
Have a nice day, Kwan. See you again.
Này.